and your presence is enchanting. Ooh, girl, I need that rare candy. Not to sound cheesy, please, girl, believe me. You do complete me, and I can't get enough.
So yeah, like I was saying, you're one of the hardest working people I know. Or when someone asks me, "Yo, how's Ariel doing?" or "Has Ariel been like?" You're one of those people I can rely on that he did what he had to do today to better himself for his craft. No doubt, without a hand, like bro, there's so many people that if you ask me about them, it's like, are they up to par with what they say? Like your words and your actions match. I respect that a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're one of those people that is like, he's on his shit, so I better be on mine. You know what I'm saying? And where do you
Likewise.
where do you get that from? Like what makes you
So I
like what is it about you that you just like what is it in your life, your head, your whatever that you just can't stop?
I don't know. And I let me. So this is gonna. But that I'm so glad that you mentioned this because this is gonna lead to a question that I've been meaning to ask you. And it does correlate. I'll connect it back in a second. But let me ask you this: do you think people are born leaders, or do you think there is natural born leaders?
No, I think you're groomed into being one from your experiences.
Okay.
Cause you don't come out the womb knowing anything.
Okay. So question: do you consider yourself a leader?
Yeah. Can I say yeah?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, of course. Yes.
I don't want to be.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. And do you think you've always been a leader? Since, like, let's say middle school, did you have hints and signs?
I've had
of leadership?
moments of leadership.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've always been the type of person. I don't follow people.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't get easily influenced by
When
people.
you say that's a leader, I would say that's a leader.
Yeah, I mean
Just with that alone, if you don't follow people and you don't follow trends, I think you're somewhat of a leader because you choose not to choose what everyone else is choosing.
Yeah.
You choose to do what everyone else is not doing. Whatever. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, they get it. But when I say that, I mean like let's say, like my whole life, bro, I just been the type of person like I just thought different and did different. Not trying to be cool or sound, oh, I'm different. No, it's not. It's just like if you tell me how to do something, I'll find a way to do it the same exact thing, but in my own way. That makes me feel comfortable. That makes me, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people do what it is that you said to do, and if they can't do it the same way you did it, they just give up. But me, I'll try to find a different way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's certain ways that don't work for everybody.
And
that's
the
kind of
mindset
like
of
a leader, right?
You are a leader, yes. And
I'm finding different ways.
What I wanted to tell you is that I think you are a natural born leader. I didn't know you my whole life, but from one of the times that I did know you, you always were the leader of many groups, and you did things that made you happy. Not more so this is what the norm is right now. It was more so just let me try to get, and you always, and we touched about how you're bringing people together through these podcasts and skits and everything. You've always brought people together. Before D-Hawks, people even knew who you were, you know, so that's always been a thing. We always brought people together through sports. You had softball events, you know, the camping events. Everybody that showed up to that, they know what's up. Like, it was always fun and it was always lit. You always tried to get a good gathering of your community. So in that sense, yes, I do think you're a leader, and I think, so now to bring it back to the question, I think everybody is I think leaders are born. I think we're born natural born leaders. And this is something I've been battling and asking myself with, like, are we born leaders? Are we turned into leaders? Or the things we go through make us leaders? I think we're born leaders, and I've been reflecting.
Why? How? If you don't, first of all, you don't start learning until you're like a certain age to remember things. So it's like you can't really be born a leader.
So there's actually studies that show like, so if you're a psychology major or if you're taking psychology 101, you've probably seen this as well. It'll be like a daycare and they make experiments with kids. It'll be like 4 kids. It'll be 1 adult. They'll put something in the middle and they'll tell the kids, hey, don't touch that. Or don't touch that toy. Don't touch this and that. Then they'll walk out the room and then instantly all 4 of them would look at each other. One of them, and you know, everybody's looking for that one person, like who's going to touch it?
Yeah.
Who's going to do it? So, and I think from that very moment, it would have been you or me, or anyone that considered themselves a leader. I consider myself a leader because, again, I think a leader is someone that doesn't follow norms or takes their own path. So that's why I consider you and me leaders.
For you, what do you think considers you a leader? What
Me?
about you that you feel like you can lead? Or like different examples of you leading?
There's
Well, not lead. When I say leading, I'm not talking about like
mm-hmm.
people think that leading is do this,
So
do
like
that, do
even
that,
my
do
craft, to be honest, like
Yeah.
honestly, actually, this might be ironic and funny because fitness is actually pretty hot right now. As far as the market, fitness is hot. It's something we can sell, and it's gonna be something we can always sell because health and
It's very important.
it's very important. But
Who don't want to live forever?
But growing up, I've never looked around and asked people what you wanted to do and be and heard, I want to open up a gym.
Yeah.
Like I've never heard that before. That came from me, and I don't think that's a common goal.
I don't think I know anybody who says that.
Anybody, right?
They
Like
don't want a gym, they want to be a fitness trainer.
yeah,
but they don't
fitness
wanna
trainer
open a
and this
gym.
and that. But like I don't know, and I find that alone, my craft, just because of what I'm around. No one around me, not that I know of, wants to be a fitness like guru or like the best at training or I don't know anybody with similar goals as me now that I think about it. I'm meeting people that are on the same path as me and fitness trainers and want to be bodybuilders and trainers, but no one that is so fixed on wanting to do what I want to do. And so in that alone, I think I'm a leader.
Yeah.
Because this is what is most important to me. And really what's most important to me, everybody around me is really not that big of importance. And like I said, if you choose your own path, that personally to me makes you a leader.
Now, I agree 100%. Now, I want to get back to talking about something with the same topic, but use an example for myself. But I want to bring this about you. Do you feel like, because you're very hardworking and you're on the rise to get where you want to be, nowhere near it yet, but you're definitely going up there. So people are starting to know who you are. People are starting to recognize your capabilities. People are starting to text you, how do I do this, how do I do that? Does that get overwhelming for you because you want to be this and you're kind of setting the bar, an example, not yet, but you're on your way to where people viewing you as this person that they could go to. How do you feel about that? Is it a lie? Is it overwhelming? Do you get, like, what is it? Talk to me.
So I don't know if this is gonna surprise you, but yes, it is very overwhelming because, and not to sound like cocky or anything like, oh, a lot of people are coming to me, but I'm constantly like, I'll wake up every day and it's like, I'm grateful and I love seeing this all the time, but I'm not surprised anymore when I see, hey, like, I want to train, like, I see that you're into this fitness, and like, it just constantly happens. If it's either someone like I went to school with, just someone I grew up with, they'll just notice and just be like, hey, like, I want to train. And every time that someone has that awakening or has that moment where they want to train, they look to me and hit me up. And it's like, at the moment, I'm very booked, very limited with the time that I have because I'm always constantly either working on my podcast, skits with you, I'm always in the gym 24/7 right after I'm already working in the gym full time. So it's like, I really have limited time, but I'm still trying to reach and touch as many people as possible. Like, and that's why I think this Natural Fitness Challenge is great.
Like today, you just finished working, and now you're here working even more. So it's like, you haven't even had a chance to check your phone, messages, people, whatever.
Not really.
We're just filming and getting to it. But like, the reason why I bring that up is because I want to express how I felt about myself, and it's cool to see how you kind of get overwhelmed, because now I'm like, my page or me as my brand, as myself, like, I'm not anywhere near where I need to get or be yet, right? But if you are following me, you see that I get a lot of support, which is always grateful. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. But it's starting to get to that point where my page, like, my phone's never dry. My phone's never notifications, messages, reply to stories.
You ever want to just, like, you ever see messages and want to just, like,
yeah, but it
sounds messed up. I get it. And I've been there before, but it's like sometimes, like, you need that deep breath of, like,
they're not asking for anything, but it's just constant tagged in this, and it's only gonna get worse. But I'm ready for it. Like, this is why I'm preparing myself mentally now.
But the reason why it's overwhelming is because you're trying.
Yeah.
You want to try to tap and touch and reply to everyone as much as possible. And you feel like you haven't done enough if you haven't. And I feel that same way, and that's why I understand where the overwhelming comes from, where it's like, fuck, like I just did a lot today. I still got a lot to do, and I need to get to these people, and everybody's asking for my time and attention. You know, again, not trying to sound like, oh, super popular or whatever, but it's more so like a work thing. Like, I want to try to do the most that I can, and it feels like in these 24 hours, sometimes I can't.
That's what I'm saying.
Even though I really do try to make the most out of these hours. Like, don't get it twisted.
Yeah,
you know?
Like, I'm getting responses from so many people, and I'm not talking about like thousands of people. No, it's not. It's probably like if I post something, I know if I post something, I know somebody's gonna reply to it. I know somebody's gonna do it, and it just builds up after a while. Especially when I'm working on my craft. Like, let's say I'm promoting myself on my Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm getting messages from people, and it's just piling up. It's like, okay, I'm done promoting today. Let me check my messages. Boom, it's a lot. Man, I'm not even really. Oh, damn, you know what? Hey, a skit idea just came to my mind. Let me write this script. Now it's even more messages piling up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm really always busy working on my thing. But it's just cool. You know what's so cool about this, though? Like, especially with my journey?
Mm-hmm.
The way I keep like, stopping and then restarting the time. That's what it is. Yeah, so we got, like, 5-6 minutes left. But, with... What's so cool is that I feel like me, personally, this is how I see it. And there's going to be people who disagree. I'm starting to be noticed as that person, not who sets the bar, but like, hey Devon, I want to start a YouTube channel. How do I do this? Hey Devon, I'm thinking about doing these skits.
Yeah.
I want to get into acting. Can you let me, like, how do you do it? What advices would you give me? Oh, Devon, you work hard at this. Yo, keep going, man. Like, it's crazy. You're inspiring.
Yeah.
Yo, you push me to want to do this. I see messages that people get screenshots and send it to me. Like, if they post me and share me, like, I remember seeing someone say, yo, that nigga, he worked hard, or that nigga, well, he said nigga, but he was like, yo, that nigga, I forgot what he said, but I know he said that, he made me want to start a YouTube channel. That to me is like, yo, especially when I have conversations with people at work, or just in person or whatever, or on the phone, they start asking me, like, I'm starting to become that guy
that people come to for social media
advice, or like, how do I do this, how do I start that, what is your whatever. Like, bro, it's crazy because I built that. Like, I remember sitting in my room here before I had this bed, and I was just telling myself, yo, I'm gonna be the guy that people talk to. I'm gonna be the guy, I'm gonna set this bar where it's like, yo, I think I'm working hard, that guy, I'm not doing nothing compared to what he's doing. So it's just my thought process to want to push people. And I hope there's somebody out there that works harder than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want that. Because I want to be able to say, yo, I can't allow this. This is, you're bugging. Nah, I got to do my thing. So it's just cool to see that what I've created and what I thought about a year ago is starting to happen. My phone's never dry. People are starting to ask me for advice on things. And it's just beautiful, man. To me personally, this is just how I see it.
Yo, and I love it. I could relate too. I feel the same way, because it's like, I used to just love, and it all started with just working out. Like, I used to just love working out and thinking, like, I used to just see people in the gym and used to be like, fuck, like, this person's here every fucking day. Every time I come to the gym,
that's
like, I'll slack, fall off the gym for a month, come back, the same people still there. Slack, and I'll come back a year, same people still going to the gym. I now look at them like, yo, you're so fucking dedicated, and like, you show up all the time, you stay consistent, and now I'm starting to see that people are viewing me that way. And that's what it really is amazing.
Isn't that a great feeling?
Switching shoes, like being the person looking from far ahead, like, yo, I want to be there. And then when you're actually there and looking back, like, yo, I remember when I was over there. Like, that's so fucking amazing.
But and it comes back to a lot of people can't handle that. That's a lot. Like, a lot comes with being the person that people look up to. You know what I'm saying? A lot.
Because it's lonely. Because you gotta lose. It's very lonely. That's something, yo, can we tap into that? Because that's something that's not talked about.
We got time.
That is something that's not talked about a lot. People that work a lot and, like, I can't even explain it. I cannot get this out right now, but this is a very lonely, like, don't get me wrong, we network a lot, and me, a lot of other people. But as far as decision making and failing and having to sit back and take that failure all on your own because it's just you're trying to make this name for your brand and who you are, it's lonely, and you're held accountable for everything because it's your dream, it's your vision. So if you fuck up, it's like it hurts that much more because you know it's your fault.
Yeah.
I can't look left and right when I know like
I just thought about
when
this.
I know I'm just fucked up. Like it sucks.
You heard?
So yeah.
Alright. But yeah, I know it's not a good feeling, man, because you gotta realize that every mistake you make hurts you in every facet, whatever that word's called, like in every aspect.
Every aspect.
And it's like if I don't, like me with Design by Divine, I make shirts for people. Now if I don't post on that, I'm not gonna see any growth. No one's posting it for me. No one's doing it for me.
Exactly.
You're Sinatra Fitness. If you don't go to the gym, if you slack off, how are people gonna be like, nah, like you telling me I gotta go every day? You don't even do it every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's
I
like
have to work out.
like you lose if you don't stay on your path, if you don't stay on your grind. You feel me? That's why I'm saying a lot of people in the position that we are in, we're not the best, we're not whatever, we're not world known, we're nothing, but we're on the come up for the people who are at the bottom. You feel me? And we're in the bottom. So when like how do I explain this? Since you're setting that bar, or you want to set that bar, there's a lot that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Less sleep. The grind is always on 100. You know what I'm saying? You got people, you got to talk to people sometimes even when you don't want to talk to people.
Yeah.
You got to train with people even sometimes when you don't want to, because of course you love what you do.
But
sometimes,
work is work.
Yeah,
Everybody understands that. Everybody that's
work.
put in more than like 10,000 hours into their craft, you understand, even if you love it and you love it, work is work. And it gets to work once you put in X amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
You realize, okay, this is work. People say, oh, how the fuck do these ball players, like, their job must be so fun? No, they show up to practice every fucking morning. And they go shoot around before the game, and then they go play the game, and then they get injured, and they break their leg. They gotta learn how to walk again, and then they go rehab it, and then they go work out for a year, and then they go train again, and then they go work again. Like, it's so much fucking work. Every ball player will tell you this shit is exhausting. Any sports all-star champion, any player will tell you this shit is exhausting, it's hard work. I love it, yes, I wake up for it every time,
but sometimes
regardless, it gets, it's hard work. Regardless of loving it or not, your craft or not. And I'm glad you brought that up, because people try to make it seem like, oh, you love the gym, that's why it's easy for you. What the fuck? Like, that just gets me so upset, because it's like, regardless, I have to put in hard work.
Yeah, keep going.
Loving it or not, I have to go push some weight, and I have to go stress myself, and I condition myself and prepare myself for these machines and for these workouts. So it's like, you try to take away from me by saying that, but really what it is just that I want it more. Yeah. I want it. Like, I just want it more. I'm hungrier.
A lot of people, I have conversations with a lot of people, because so many people say, yo, you get so much love, and how come I don't get this when and I'm like, bro, you know how long it took me for me to get to this point? You know how many videos I posted that got no love? You know how many...
That got no shares.
You know how many videos that I posted that got no shares? You know how many times I sat here... I've cried for this. I'm not going to hold you. I cried for these skits. I cried for this, Brian. I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes. I go, oh, well, I did it once, but I'm definitely going to do it again soon. I've stood in train platforms promoting 6-7 hours. Joe Hansel too, you know what I'm saying? Like, here's the guy that I was doing it with. Sometimes I'll do it by myself, just walking up and down the block.
Yeah.
Like, I got here because of what I did in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't yo, you get so much love, and how come this and that, or why can't I get like that one? I break it down to some people who are on the come up too, and who are trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I only got one share today. I used to only get one share too.
Yeah.
I only used to get one comment. I only used to get one like, one view. Well, not one view, but you know what I'm saying?
And you still posted that video 3-4 times a week, though.
That's what I'm saying.
You were still posting that video, even if nobody liked it or commented or was sharing it for you. Who was sharing it? You had to.
I had to.
So that someone else could be like, I mean, he's always sharing. Let me check him out.
That's what I'm saying.
And you have to be the one sharing yourself and promoting yourself. And I know you're huge on this.
Oh.
You have to be the one promoting yourself until other people believe in you. And no one will believe in you until you have shown dedication, time, patience, and even like you said, like, yes, this is what you love, but you said you cried for these skits.
I cried.
With what we love, we go through every emotion, and like, it's not all just, happy. Oh, I love what I'm doing, so it's easy and it's natural. No, this shit is frustrating as fuck, and it's challenging as hell.
I can't see myself, but the thing is, I can't see myself doing anything else. But Like, just not even with the skits, it's just being able to provide something for the people. That's just what I love doing. And this is the route that I chose because it allows me to do it easily. Well, not easily, it's very hard, but yeah, going back to what I was saying, I've had conversations and sometimes people get tight and I just look at them. Yo, I remember I promoted myself one day, right? I'm gonna tell you this. You're gonna be tight. I told this guy, I said, hey, my name is Divine. What's going on, brother? I just want to, promote myself. I do videos, skits, vlogs, podcasts, all that. Broke it down to him. He said, word, let me take your thing down. Boom. Oh, you do funny videos and shit. I was like, yeah, I mean, you could say that. I mean, some are funny, all are creative. Some aren't supposed to be hilarious. Damn, yo, I thought about doing these skits too and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, go ahead. I mean, yeah, why not? Everybody, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, I'm a funny ass nigga, but
That's what's up.
this is what he said. Yo, this shit threw me off. He was like, yeah, I'm funny and shit, but, I don't know. I only want to do one and blow up. I don't want to keep doing it over and over again. I looked at him and, like, it was like a split second. Like, a split second, my brain said, brother, if I told you what I've been through, if I told you what all these other people been through before me, oh, man. So it's just like, but then I said, nah, I mean, it doesn't take only one video, and if you only do one video, what are you going to do after that? You got to provide more, because now you do videos, and the whole world knows about you, so it's like, what are you going to do? How do you feel about that? But when it just like, I was like...
So you were right. It pissed me off.
I felt kind of disrespected. Not
you should feel.
Because it's just like, yo, I do this every day. I grind for this, brother.
And this is what I mean. And this is what I mean when we were talking earlier about people that need things right away and don't have the patience for it. They don't respect hard work or work ethic. And that's why you felt disrespected. That's why you said, I felt disrespected, and you didn't understand why. It's because he didn't respect your hard work. He said, I want to make a video and just blow up. What the fuck? Like, what do you mean? Just want to make... Like, I get it. It's not impossible. It can definitely happen. But it's not ideal, and you should plan to fail. And we was actually speaking about this earlier. I plan to fail a lot. I always make sure I add failure inside of my process because it's bound to happen. And I fell in love with failing. It's a part of my life now. I know that I'm gonna fail when I start something new, so I make sure that I add it into my plan. Everybody's plan is always something like, oh, I'm gonna do this right, and this is gonna happen, and this is gonna happen, and if I just do that, I'll be fine. No, I'm gonna try to do this and that, and I'm gonna fail, and then to bounce back from that fail, I'm gonna try to do this. So I always include failure. Now, that's why that pissed me off. So disrespectful.
I was like, yo,
that work ethic.
I feel like every yo's gonna get tight when he hear this.
Yeah, no, I can't. I would have said that, like, yo, I busted my ass. Like, I would have been the bad conscience on your right shoulder. Like, yo, tell this kid off right now.
Tell him how bad you work for this.
Tell him you cried about this.
And then the good one's like, nah, just tell him, hey, it happens, whatever. Just, thank you for the follow and all that. But it's just crazy, bro. Like, that means you don't want it bad enough. So don't try. No, not that you don't try. I mean, hey, everybody likes what they like. And do you believe with what Gary V said? He said something about
most likely
a lot of
just most likely.
Yeah. No, I agree. Don't even finish. I agree.
No, but go ahead.
He was saying in a video that most people who don't do well in something or like have longevity in it is because they don't love it enough. Which is
100% right.
You think so? Right?
It's 100% right.
The reason why you quit things is because you don't love it.
Because you don't love it. Yeah.
I don't. Like, for me, I don't... Do I agree? I don't... I agree. Nah, I was just thinking. Because when I was on the baseball team, I went through 8 months of hell. But it was because I loved it. I saw a lot of people quit the baseball team. But I guess they didn't love it enough. I don't know. Is it because you don't love it enough? Like, what could be a reason someone quits something? Because a lot of people say they love something.
They don't want it.
It don't, right?
You just don't want it.
Maybe I'm looking for excuses.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you a question, and this is going to give you a perspective on it. What's something that you'll quit making skits for, or just YouTube, and stop being D-Hawks? What's something that you'll quit for?
Nothing. I'm trying to... No person will...
Exactly. Nothing. And that's exactly what it is. And so these people don't want it enough. You just told me in my eyes, you don't know how long, you just said no, never. Like, I don't see myself stopping this for nothing, nobody. And you were trying to think of something, but no, nothing came to mind because this is what you want.
I thought of like me, a person. Nah, not a person. There's nobody on Earth.
There's nobody on Earth.
Nobody on this planet living right now can tell me I'm not gonna be where I want to be. I don't care if it's my mom. I don't care if it's my dad, grandma, cousins, strangers, you. And we work together. We work hard. But the main day.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
If you can't stop me, no one can stop me.
And this is what I'm saying. Nothing's gonna stop you. Nothing is in your way but you. So now those people that quit, you were spot on. They just didn't want it. They weren't happy in it. They were probably doing it because, mommy thinks I should join the team. Like, I think I can make the cut. Like, I'm gonna get a lot of girls if I'm on this team. Like, wrong reasons. Yeah, it's not because you like it. It's not because you love it. You were there for something else. And so I truly believe that. And then Gary Vee is 100% right on that. You're not gonna achieve longevity in something you don't like.
Yeah, because
anybody that's been in a toxic relationship knows this. Even as bad as you want it to be, as this and that, eventually it's gonna end because you're not happy. Someone's not happy.
Someone's gonna break.
So, even if you want to make it happen for the kid or this and that, you're gonna just realize down the line, I'm not happy, and you're gonna walk away.
So for your friends and stuff, right?
Yeah.
This is something that I come to see. When your friends tell you, "Hey, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that," and you give them, this is what you gotta do. This is how you should be. This is, I support you 100%. I got your back. Then like a month later, hey, have you been doing this? Or like, how's it going? No, I haven't really started because this and that. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I guess life happens. I guess things happen.
So I'm not even the type of person to come a month later. If you don't come to me and talk about ideas or talk about your craft, then I will pay zero mind to it. And that's the reminder that you're going to get about your craft, that I have no clue about it. I don't care about it because you don't speak about it. And so when you bring it up to me, I'm going to give you the same attention that you give your craft. If you haven't spoke about skits or videos, podcasts, anything in 2 months from now, I'm going a good 2 months about not you. Cause I'm gonna try my best to get you and say what the fuck is going on, like what's going on.
You do that for me?
But of course, bro, I gotta check up on you. If I don't see you upload for like 5 days, I gotta check up on you. I'll be like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, where's my competition? You know, you my competition out here. But
yeah, I mean, with you, would I like if you quit? I don't know, man. Like, you're someone that I really want successful. I want success for all my friends, but it's like you.
But how long can you really keep hitting somebody up? Like, what's going on?
But that's the thing. It's like a lot of people will say, "Yo, you gave up on me." My man, you don't even.
You gave up on you. I will never give up on anybody without them giving up on themselves.
That's what I'm saying.
Get out of here with that shit.
It's like they want you to do most of the work for them. I can't do this for you. I can't be.
And then you try to tell them, yo, share your stuff, share it all day, and they be like, people gonna think I look dumb and I'm thirsty. Are you not? Are you not hungry for this? Do you not want this?
Bro, who the fuck cares, bro?
And then on top of that, that same point, who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? If they don't care, they're just gonna click past your post.
But it's like. That's a whole conversation that we could have. Just to end up, we could end the podcast on that. Cause that shit get me heated, my man. That shit get me heated. I threw that whole mindset of. I don't even think I've ever had that mindset where it's like I don't want to post this because then this person. Yo, bro. I'm gonna give an example. She could probably be watching this. She probably knows who she is. There was this girl last year. She hit me up. I don't think I explained this to you. No, I didn't explain this to you. There was a girl who hit me up last year, bro.
Yeah.
I think around this time. Maybe around this time. She said, "Hey, I want to start a YouTube channel." I said, "Okay, God, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for choosing me to be the person you want to give your advice to. Give advice to or whatever."
Yeah.
So she was like, I need this. How do I do this? How do I do that? I was like, "Listen, just start a channel, email, I'll share it." But I'm the first person to be like, "Yo, I'll share you. You want to start this? I'll help you out. I'll share you." I'm telling you, bro, we just had a whole 2-hour conversation about this. Motivated. Oh, I'm ready. I'm like, why haven't you started it though yet? She was like, to be honest, you don't think it's corny. I said, no, tell me. Like my friends. I said, what? What about your friends? Like, I don't know what if they think it's corny or what if they think it's this? I said, yo, you just explained to me, a stranger, you don't even know. You just explained to me how happy you will be to make these, how excited you are to make these.
Yeah.
But you have friends that you're scared. Friends. People you care about, people who love you, people who support you or appreciate you, right? You have people who, What up?
What's good, yo?
We doing a podcast. What's
Special guest.
Special feature.
My boy.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Harlem's finest. What up?
You feel me? What's good? This is the Hawks. I'm filling in. And I don't know what he was talking about, but
I mean, I think we was just wrapping up. It was actually pretty heated though. He was upset.
he was upset.
Yeah, because we was talking about something that is really important.
All right, let's finish it off.
So yeah, let's wrap it up real quick.
Yeah, she, and I was telling him this story. Hold on, hold on. So I was telling, I was like, yo, you have friends who, like, what you mean your friends? You're scared your friends? Bro, I don't give a fuck what.
And it's because people are prisoners of their own minds.
But look, it's your friends. I promise you, if they say, yo, let's get lit together, boom, let's get lit. If they say, yo, let's go to this party together, let's go to this party together. But you're scared to spread your ideas, something that makes you happy. If you're my friend, look, like the man that was sitting right here, does music. Devin, Harlem's finest. I mean, he is family, but still, I don't have to support him. I'll go to the studio with him. I don't know nothing about the studio. Yo, bro, you want me to go to the studio with you?
Yeah.
Let's go to the studio. Why? Because it's going to help you push, right? It's going to, whatever you need this extra thing. Yo, you want me to be there with you? What, you got ideas, songs? What? Like, that's what friends should do. So if you feel like your friends are going to think you're corny, you got to find different friends.
Facts.
I can't, like, that's like you. Imagine, like, yo, guys, I want to start a gym. Ha, 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 ha. What? Gym? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What are you doing? No, I like really want to be a trainer. Like I want to be the best trainer in the world. Come on, bro. What you doing? You wilding right now. You what? You? Come on, bro. That's corny. That's weird. People don't do that. That's different. What you mean? Huh?
I mean, I would naturally just stop.
Like, do you cut them off?
Yeah, I would naturally start
distancing yourself, right?
And it wouldn't even be a decision. It would be like, all right, I can't chill with those people because they said this. It would just be like, all right, I'm into my craft, I'm working, and if you're not about the gym or into the gym, I'm highly likely not to see you because I'm 24/7 out of the day. I'm really in the gym or doing this.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But when she told me that, bro, it really, really threw me off. Not in a bad way, but it was just like, yo, your friends.
It's just she's scared of her close friends.
You're scared of what your friends might think.
And it be those little dumbass shit like,
you're not doing what makes you happy.
Like, who you think you are? You want to do YouTube? It be those little ass smart remarks that people think they friends is joking about. That shit is not funny, bro. You putting your friends down. Like, regardless if you knew them for 10 years or not, those little things that as, you know, they affect people, bro.
Sit down.
Feel me?
Yeah, that is.
No, I thought I was going to cut that whole part.
Nah, I'm keeping all of it.
Nah, we'll keep that, fuck it. Raw material.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Well, just to end it off, I definitely want to end it off right. Anything you want to say? Listen, if this is what I want to say. If you have friends, support them. These two support me heavy.
Support.
Never been in videos.
It's free.
Tried it.
That shit is free, bro.
He makes music.
That ass.
Take a listen. It's probably going to be the intro to this podcast. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's a lot of heat out there. But facts.
Coming up.
So Sinatra Fitness. I support him heavy. You know what I'm saying? I want this brother to win. I want them two to win. So definitely support the people around you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to be in the hood forever. You're not trying to be locked away. You want to be... If I could take my friends and push them, yo, that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Anything you want to say?
If I could say something, what I really want to put an emphasis on is find a way and try to really give respect to work ethic and hard work. That deserves your respect, and you should study up. If you want to be something, whatever it is you want to be, rapper, book writer, artist, painting, drawing, like, whatever you want to do, look up people in the past that have done those things and see how long they struggled for before they made it, to give you a perspective on what hard work looks like. Because I know rappers that don't blow up to the age of 30 but been rapping since the age of 20. You know what I mean?
And started making bread.
And
like
so,
3
and
years.
now imagine someone walking up to that person that was rapping for 10 years saying, yo, I fuck with your music, like I like music, but I want to blow up off one song. I just want to make my first song and blow up.
Yikes.
You an artist, how does that sound to you? Like, that's disrespectful, right? That's disrespectful. And so this is what I'm saying. I just want people to really put an emphasis on respecting that, respecting people's work ethic. Because effort is everything. Effort to me is everything. Right. Your work ethic, hard work, your dedication, that means a lot to me.
Day by day.
Put some respect on that, you know?
Put some respect on respect's on put some respect on respect's name.
Put some respect on respect's name.
Anything you want to say? I know you were late feature.
I came in late. I didn't know what this podcast is really about. But
Nah, what's fine? It's
just support your friends, bro. Stop sharing celebrity shits and like actually share.
The people on the come up.
Stop telling them.
All right, so thank you everybody for watching the podcast. Definitely more, like I said, content coming out, and I appreciate y'all.
Y'all know the vibes. Catch me on Early Wisdom.
I'm addicted to your scent, love what you represent, pushing me to be my best. Yes, yes. Not to sound cheesy, please, girl.